What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down and going over every single marketing channel for wholesaling real estate. Yeah, that's right. If you want to learn how to market direct to motivated sellers and do wholesale deals, this video is for you. That being said, make sure you stick around to the end of the video because this video is going to be value packed from the beginning all the way to the end. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button, and subscribe. It helps me reach more people, so I'd really appreciate it if you do so. But let's talk about it. Marketing channels for wholesaling real estate. So, marketing channels for wholesaling real estate, it's very simple, right? It's pretty much the same marketing channels for any business that is marketing to consumers. So, pretty much any business like that, B2C business, it's the same marketing channels. So we're going to be talking about cold calling, SMS, direct mail, online digital ads, mailers, door hangers, bandit signs, all these different ways to outreach to consumers. So let's first break down my favorite one, cold calling. Cold calling has been my bread and butter for wholesaling real estate. It's my favorite marketing channel by far, especially if you're getting started. So I got started wholesaling real estate when I was 16 years old. I'm 21 now. I've been able to build a multi-million-dollar wholesaling real estate company and become very successful through wholesaling real estate. And it was all based on my breakthrough in success from cold calling. So cold calling marketing is essentially when you get a list of prospects, a list of homeowners, and you go ahead and you pick up the phone and you cold call that list. Now, you can call that list with your cell phone one by one, but it's going to take you a long time and you're not going to reach that many people. So what you're going to want to do when you're cold calling is you're going to want to get what's called a multi-line dialer. A multi-line dialer is a software that calls 10, 12 phone numbers at the same time, and it feeds you the people that answer. So that way you're not waiting and nobody's picking up the phone. It's going to be calling multiple people at once, feeding you the people that answer, so that way you're constantly on the phone and constantly talking to people. Guys, my favorite dialer is the Ready Mode dialer, and there's a link down below in the description for that. So when I got started when I was 16 years old, I got the dialer and I got a list of homeowners, and I logged into the dialer every day for 5 hours straight for 2 months, and I was cold calling and I started to gain some traction. And then the next thing that I did to grow my cold calling marketing was I hired some cold callers. My favorite cold callers and the cold callers that I hired when I was 16 were from thecallgenius.com. There's a link down below in the description for that as well. But essentially what cold callers are, they're people that are overseas, whether in the Philippines, Mexico, Egypt, or a few other places, right? Cold callers, telemarketers, and you're able to hire them for, $5, $6, $7, $8 an hour to make these cold calls for you. And so that way you're able to reach a lot more people and you're able to delegate that cold calling task to a cold caller, so that way you're just talking to the people that are already interested that the cold caller finds for you. So that's what I did. I hired 2 cold callers, and shortly after I got my first deal, then I went to 5 cold callers, 8 cold callers, 12 cold callers. Up until now, I have had 30 cold callers, was the most cold callers I ever had. And so as you can see, I love cold calling marketing. Essentially, all you're doing, just to break it down one more time for you, is you're getting a list of prospects, you're getting a dialer that can make the outbound calls for you, and then you can get a cold calling script. If you go to jacobblank.com/free, there's a link down below for this as well. You can download my cold calling script for completely free. You get a cold calling script, you jump on the dialer, you're calling people, you read the script, and that's how you get these deals. So that's cold calling marketing. Now another marketing channel that's similar to it, I don't like it as much, but it is a good marketing channel for a lot of people, is SMS marketing. Essentially what it is you're going to be using a platform that text blasts people. So you're going to get a list of prospects and you're going to figure out what message you want to send them, and then you're going to click on whatever software you're using for text blasting, and it's going to send a mass message out to thousands of people. And this message could be like, hey, I'm a local investor, we just bought this house down the street, we're wondering if you would like a cash offer for your property. And then you get text replies in and you communicate with them and you try to get them on the phone and lock up a deal that way. So that's what SMS marketing is. Another really good marketing channel is direct mail. Direct mail is when you go ahead and you use a service provider that sends mail out. These are like 5x5 postcards that say, "We buy houses cash, as is condition, with your phone number, call us." And what you're going to do is you're going to get a list of prospects again, right? Every marketing channel, you need a list of prospects because you need the data that you're going to target. So you got to get that data, the list of prospects. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find that direct mail service provider or just mail out letters yourself, and you're going to mass mail that list. And you're going to get phone calls back in from the direct mail of people saying, "Yeah, I want to sell." All right, so that's a really good one because they have to call you back. So it's more inbound, right? Essentially, first you're doing outbound, but then they're coming inbound to you. The cold calling is completely outbound. The SMS is completely outbound, But with direct mail, they're just getting a piece of mail, and it's up for them to really contact you back, because you're not hitting them at their phone. Another one that's similar like that is bandit signs. And when I first got started, I actually have a YouTube video on my channel of like 4 years ago of me putting up bandit signs. And bandit signs, it's an affordable marketing channel, but I think it's outdated, right? I think it doesn't perform as well nowadays. But that being said, for $100, you can do a ton of bandit sign marketing, and it's a great way to get started, guys. You need to get into this business, right? You need to get your foot in the door. So just because I'm saying it's not the absolute best marketing channel doesn't mean it's not a good entryway into this business. So with bandit signs, you can go to you can just Google bandit signs. There's a ton of different providers out there that'll print these bandit signs for you. They're like this big, and they say, "We buy houses cash," or whatever message you want to put on them, and your phone number. And then you're going to get zip ties and a staple hammer from Home Depot, a staple hammer and zip ties, and a ladder, or you can put it on a pole, the hammer, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go around to telephone poles on the street, and you're going to get on the ladder or use the pole and get as high as possible and hang these bandit signs. And so that way when people are driving around, and you want to do them by like distressed neighborhoods, when people are driving around, they're going to see your sign. If they want to sell for cash, they're going to pick up the phone and they're going to call you. So that's bandit signs. Next, let's talk about digital ads. Digital ads is one of my favorite marketing channels right now because it's all inbound. Essentially, you're doing marketing to have an ad show on Facebook or Google or YouTube where it says, "Hey, we buy houses. If you need to sell, reach out." And then they're going to go on your website and they're going to fill out their information, their phone, their email, their name, their address, and they're going to say why they want to sell. And that information is going to get sent right to you, and you're going to pick up the phone and call them right away. Most of the time, these are the people that are the hottest leads, right? They're the most motivated because they're actually going online and searching, "Hey, I want to sell my house fast." And they're actually looking up, or they've been talking about selling, so Facebook recommends them the ad, and then they fill it out. These people are coming to you, and they're highly motivated, so they're gonna sell their house. It's just a matter of to who. And that's why I love online digital ads. And there's a few different companies you can work with for online digital ads. I'll put a link down below in the description for the company that I work with. But digital ads is a great one because, again, you're paying ad spend to get ads to show online. People are seeing that, or they're either literally going on Google and searching in, "Hey, I want to sell my house for cash," and they're going straight to your website. So that's super hot. So I really like online digital ads. The next one is similar, but it's organic method, right? It costs money to build it out, but you don't have to continue necessarily spending every month. This is SEO, search engine optimization. So on Google, when you search something, the top 4 are going to be ads, like what I was just talking about, digital ads. And they'll say ad next to them. But every other website that shows up under those top 4 is organically ranking there. Ranking by SEO. They're moving up the rankings because their site has good keywords, good content, and that's making them rank for whatever the search term is higher, and then people are going to go to your website. So if you build out a massive website with a bunch of blogs and a bunch of different pages about a bunch of different topics, like, "Hey, do you need to sell your house in foreclosure in this zip code, in this city, in this state? Hey, is your house in disrepair? Do you want a cash offer?" Build out thousands of pages and blogs about all these different topics and all these different search terms. Now your site is going to organically rank well on Google, and so when sellers search something up, they're going to find your website. So that's what SEO is. Now that's something you want to do later in the game, not in the beginning. It's a marketing channel that, it's a long-term play, right? So there's that. And so what have we covered so far? We've covered cold calling, we've covered SMS, we've covered bandit signs, direct mail, digital ads, SEO. Door hangers. You can do this as well, and you can knock doors. So what you could do is you could print door hangers on like Vistaprint or whatever, and then go around hanging them on distressed properties doors. And you can also knock doors, door knocking. Hey, I just am walking the neighborhood. We just bought a property down the street. Just wanted to reach out, see if you want to sell your property for cash. We're buying properties in cash, in as-is condition. We're covering all the closing costs, and there's no commissions. Go give them the pitch at the door, right? So you can do that as well. I know I did that first too, passing out flyers. I'd go around and find distressed properties and put flyers in mailboxes. Another one is driving for dollars. What you can do is you can drive around town. You can find properties that look distressed, get the address, then skip trace the address, find their phone number, call them up, and see if they want to sell. Now, a lot of these marketing channels, I told you, you need data. You need a list of prospects. So where are you going to get that? Well, I have a couple different providers down below of where I get data and lists of homeowners. My favorite one is Cole Realty Resource because they give you the data with the phone numbers, so that way you don't have to pay more to skip trace. And another one I like to use is PropStream. PropStream is a good data provider as well. So there will be links down below for that. And there's a 7-day free trial for PropStream down below as well. But overall, guys, that's pretty much every single marketing channel that people do for wholesaling real estate, right? And if you're just getting started, I highly recommend that you do cold calling or SMS or driving for dollars or door knocking or bandit signs. Those are the great ones to get your foot in the door in this business. But other than that, guys, there's links down below in the description for every single resource that I use in my business. And I hope this video was helpful for you to get a good idea and a good understanding of what the different marketing channels are in wholesaling real estate. With that being said, if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe. It helps me reach more people, so I'd really appreciate it if you go do so. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.